the grand palace of the king, there lived a witty and mischievous comedian named Andare. His duty was to entertain the king with his clever jokes and amusing tales. Andare was not only funny but also sharp-witted, often using his humor to navigate tricky situations. One day, the king announced a grand competition to select the best farmer in the land. Every farmer prepared their fields with care, hoping to win the royal reward. However, one unfortunate farmer had a massive stone in the middle of his field, making it impossible to grow crops. Desperate for a solution, the farmer approached the king and explained his dilemma. The king, eager to help, commanded his strongest men to remove the stone. Despite their efforts, no one could move the enormous rock. Watching the struggle, Andare confidently declared that he could remove the stone. The king was intrigued and asked Andare how he planned to do it. Andare, always full of tricks, made a condition. He requested to live for 1 month in luxury, enjoying the wealth and comforts of a king. The king, amused by Andare's unusual demand, agreed. For a whole month, Andare indulged in fine foods, wore the richest clothes, and enjoyed the grandest feasts. He lived without a care in the world, much to the curiosity of the royal court. After a month of enjoyment, the day arrived for Andare to fulfill his promise. The king, his ministers, and a large crowd gathered to witness the incredible feat. The farmer, who had placed all his hopes on Andare, watched anxiously. With everyone watching, Andare walked confidently to the stone and inspected it. Then, with a cheeky grin, he turned to the king and requested 4 strong men to lift the stone onto his back. The king, puzzled but willing to see the outcome, commanded his men to do so. As the men struggled to place the stone on his back, Andare stood still. Once they had positioned it, he turned to the king and said, "Your Majesty, I promise to move the stone, and I will gladly do so, but someone must first help me carry it onto my back." The crowd erupted in laughter, realizing that Andare had once again used his wit to fulfill his promise in the most amusing way possible. The king, though slightly annoyed by Andare's trickery, could not help but laugh as well. After all, Andare had not broken his word. Though the king was momentarily irritated, he admired Andare's cleverness and forgave him. The stone was eventually removed by the royal workers, and the farmer could finally prepare his field. Andare continued to serve as the palace jester, always ready with another trick up his sleeve to keep the king entertained. Please join my channel to explore the magical world of Sri Lankan folk tales about exciting stories. These stories are like special treasures passed down from long ago. In these tales, you'll learn important lessons and have lots of fun along the way. So come along and join the fun as we discover the wonders of Sri Lankan folklore together.